Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Prehistoric Speculation, where today we've just had a new developer diary. This developer diary is filled with tons of new awesome footage and some really cool news, so yeah, let's get into it as quickly as we can. But before I do, please remember to like and subscribe, it really does help me out, and remember to go join my Discord down in the description below. It's a great place to be, there's some good people over there now. The numbers are starting to rack up, it's becoming quite a nice place to be as a community, so please go over and join that basically. So yeah, let's get into it. So, the most important thing in this dev diary is obviously the new dinosaurs that are shown. And in that category we have a couple this time. Some ones that I know people are very excited for. And these are... we get to see a better look at the Indominus Rex, so I thought I'd mention that. We also get to see the gigant Spinosaurus for the first time. A dinosaur that a lot of people didn't think could be making it back, but they seem to have differentiated it by making it a lot smaller, and that is an interesting way to go with it, because there wasn't much differentiation between the Stegosaurians. Why not mess around with the sizes of them? I don't know how accurate Gigant Spinosaurus is, I'm not an expert in the creature, or how accurate the Jurassic World version of it is, or whether it's too big or whatever, but they seem to have made it a lot smaller, so that really does set it apart from the other ceratopsids. And we also get to see the Spinosaurus, which has had a sort of rework since Jurassic World Evolution 1, and it is now looking a lot nicer. I can't put my finger quite on why, but it's a lot nicer and it's a lot more accurate to the films almost. The patterning's a lot smoother and there's some other stuff to do with it, but yeah, it's all looking very good. Now, the new dinosaur, or reptile in this case, is the Tapejara / Tupandactylus. Now, this is looking very cool. This is one that was in a lot of people's suspected aviary list from basically when the game was announced. This was one of the ones that was basically on everyone's list. I think it was on my list, because it's a really cool creature. It's quite popular and is very distinctive in the way it looks. So yeah, I'm really glad it's in, and I hope some of its alternate skins are very vibrant and colourful and do some interesting stuff with the patterning. The skin we see here is pretty bland, but hopefully in some of the other variants they are a lot more exciting. Now, the news in this dev diary isn't massive, but it is probably my favourite dev diary, just because of the background clips we get to see, which I'm sure will be playing in the background. So yeah, we see some really interesting interactions, like to do with the Tropioignathus eating from a feeder. We get to see 4 interacting at once and some really cool stuff happening there. And it's a really good feel of how the game will feel. It's just all looking very good. We hear a little bit about how Sandbox will work, right? As in, you'll pick a Jurassic Park style or Jurassic World style, and then you'll get everything, like all of the terrain tools to do with that specific time period. You also get to choose your maps, which are now much bigger than in the first game, as you use research to unlock different chunks of the map, and they're all looking very cool. And I think you might even be able to build on the beaches. Don't quote me on that, but from what I've seen, it does look like you might be able to. But yeah, the thing to do with not cross-generation, but cross-period stuff is still very confusing to me, because they haven't really cleared any of that up in this dev diary, because there's stuff to do with next-gen, old-gen, what will be happening with that, so I don't really know what's going on with that at the moment. But hopefully they clear that up at some point. Yeah, we just get some really nice clips. We get to go over a bit more of what we've seen. We get another look at the Diplodocus in a lot more close-up this time, which is nice. We see some more Chasmosaurus and some dinosaurs we've already seen before. But one thing that is very exciting is the raptor jumping over the fence. We don't get to see anywhere near the full animation, but we do just get to see a raptor do a little hop off the top of the fence, which I assume it has just escaped out of. But yeah, the footage in this is just great. The Aviaries, and this one focuses heavily on the Aviaries, so we get a lot of new footage of that, which is very cool. The Aviaries are probably one of the things I'm most excited for, because with the lagoons, they're very cool, and I'd say the creatures are probably even cooler than the aviary creatures, because there's a lot more differentiation between them, but yeah, but they don't do anything. Like, they can't escape, they can't interact with the other dinosaurs, whereas the aviary creatures will. They'll be able to escape, they'll be able to attack your guests, your dinosaurs, create territories, and all of the normal stuff. It's just they'll be outside of an aviary, which is really cool. So, they feel more real than the lagoons, which to be fair, may as well be on a loop, really. The only thing, unless we see some really cool social interactions between them, they may as well just be swimming around their enclosure and occasionally eating. So hopefully that's not just what they are, and they do end up doing something a bit more nuanced of them. I don't know what, but anything really. The fact that you can also place the tours through the aviaries is very cool, as we see in this video. It's quite awesome, pretty much. And yeah, that is basically it. We get to see a lot of new animations, a lot of new stuff. But news-wise, it isn't massive. We get like a better look at what rocks we'll get. So there'll be over like 20 rock types in the game, which is pretty cool. So for Sandbox, at least, it gives a lot more variation of what you can build, because I assume in campaign you'll be limited to only that biomes type of rocks. I'm not too sure though, so don't quote me on that, but hopefully you get the full variety. But yeah, it's all looking very cool. I'm really excited for this game now. It's only, I think as of today, it's about 12 days away now. So that's really, really exciting, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. I can't wait to play it here on this channel for all of you lovely people at home. It'll be my first time making any sort of gameplay videos. But yeah, it's going to be great. So yeah, please remember to like and subscribe. It really does help me out. And go check out my Discord in the description below. But other than that, that is everything in this Dev Diary, covered in over 5 minutes, but roughly 5 minutes. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.